What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of Ssx1 and welcome back to the channel. Season 44, War Number 1. We are back after taking a couple seasons off, and honestly it was just I got too busy with work and family stuff, and then it was kind of a bit of a chaotic time because I have the videos, I was going to upload them, and then I never ended up getting to do the voiceovers and stuff. So this time we're going to try to be a little bit more vigilant, even though we're already into War 8 and I'm only posting War 1 now, but we have done the videos, we just need to do the voiceovers, so hopefully get a little bit of videos out over the next week or so and get caught up before the end of the season. So this first fight here, Wiccan Spam is tactic. I went in extremely nervous for this fight. I dueled him a bunch of times and then elected to just let the poppers do the damage. As you saw, medium light medium to build them up as much as I could, and then just let him throw specials and kill himself. And it went down really quick. I didn't get any incinerates on me because of the wither that was up, and got really lucky with that. So now we're fast forwarding to the Silver Surfer. So I went into this fight, truth be told, didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was going to be tough, didn't think it was going to be challenging, anything like that. Probably didn't really read the note, to be perfectly honest. I just thought it was going to be kind of a cakewalk because I was really prepping and worried about that Wiccan one. But I know there's a point of the fight coming up here where I kind of got slapped in the face a little bit, and anyway, it's coming up, you'll see, because as you'll notice now, I took that SP1 to the face, and not realizing, oh, this is where I thought, oh my gosh, I am about to die. Did not realize he was unblockable still as I went to parry, and fortunately he only did a 2-hit combo and didn't do any damage there. So for that, I mean, I could tell you exactly when I felt like my heart was going to stop and my breath was lost and thought I was going to die. Especially, you know, second fight into a brand new season, you never want to go down that way. So anyway, he went down. It was good. So I could breathe with a sigh of relief. Although the next fight, going into this one, Kingpin can always be a little bit of a pain. Obviously, healing up Apocalypse was, especially at R5, was a little bit expensive. And this one here, going in, I was slightly nervous about. Only because even though I had the white mags pre-fight on to help with the parry, so at least I could land heavies if I needed to remove the protection. Taking 5-hit shots to the face is never ideal, because now my Involve boost is gone, which means I can't necessarily bait certain specials and stuff, and I got cornered really quickly. And as you can see with the timer at 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fight, I have done very little damage. I am in a very poor spot on the left side of the map. And at this point I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I'm going to time out. Any debuff I put on him, he's healing back almost immediately, and I felt like he was healing back more than he was taking damage from. But I kept plugging at it. I somehow had some decent corner play there. Was able to bait out any SP1, didn't push him to the SP2 fortunately. Managed to also keep up the concussion and the degen debuffs on, and obviously with Apoco, the more debuffs kind of you have on the opponent, the more damage he does on his specials. So for me, I could have maybe pushed to an SP3 at one point to really lock them in, but I wanted to kind of try to do as much damage as possible in a short period of time, because again, I thought I didn't think at this point I was still going to time out. I felt a lot more comfortable having done 60 some odd % damage in about a minute and a half. But after that first minute, I had a serious question that I was going to time out. But now I'm in a much better spot. I was still able to remove protection. I'm going to throw another SP2 here. And more or less finish off the job. So yeah, it was a little bit of a longer fight. Again, very nerve-wracking at the beginning, and wasn't sure exactly how it was going to end. But we got it done. Solo's a solo, and we move on to Danny Morningstar. So this is my first time fighting her, other than in EQ. I did a couple duels, so I realized very quickly that the easiest way to fight her is just bait out the SP1s. And with Apocalypse, I had the power back boost as well as much as possible. But again, get the debuffs on, even though here she's healing more than not. But it's always to set up the big SP2 after the fact. So assuming I can keep them up and she doesn't keep being frustrating, not letting me refresh them anyway. So yeah, we got them back up again. Very, very simple fight. There wasn't much going on here, even though it was my first time kind of taking it, and first war, new tactic, not really sure how anything's going to go. But then you get the big SP2 off, does a good chunk of damage, and then kind of just refresh and recycle, and knowing that with my 4 charges up, that every special I put on is going to do not necessarily more damage. Oh, that was really nice that I was able to refresh it. I thought I was going to lose those debuffs, but yeah, overall, never worried in this fight. Went down really, really smooth, and yeah, so that was my first war, 4 fights. Again, the weekend one was probably the one I was most nervous about in all of it, but we managed to pull off the win against TCN because they have a really, really strong defense. All of them are very strong, so you know what? A good way to start the season. 1-0, 4 fights, 0 deaths, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.